It said this meeting is being ordered.
Court is in session and calls number 331974. The case is style of State of Texas versus Derek K. Garrett. We have
Yes, sir.
Mr. Garrett appearing via Zoom. Mr. Garrett, is that your full name?
Yes, sir.
Mr. Garrett, would you please raise your right hand?
Mhm.
Mr. Garrett, do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth to help you God?
Yes, sir.
Mr. Garrett, you may put your hand down. How are you doing, Mr. Garrett?
I'm doing good this morning. You, sir?
I'm doing fine. Thanks for asking. Mr. Garrett,
Yes, sir.
you are represented in your case by your attorney, Marva Provo, who's present in court. Ms. Provo, how are you doing?
I'm doing fine. Lauren.
Now, Ms. Provo, do you waive a record in Mr. Garrett's case?
Yes, I do.
Mr. Garrett, I have before me a document that is titled information.
Yes, sir.
This information alleges that on or about January 5th of 2022, while you were in Jefferson County, Texas, that you committed the Class A misdemeanor offense of burglary of a vehicle. Mr. Garrett, do you understand what you have been charged with?
Yes, sir.
And to this charge, Mr. Garrett, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
I plead guilty, sir.
Now, are you pleading guilty freely and voluntarily?
Yes, sir.
And
And I am guilty.
and you're pleading guilty because you're guilty. Is that
Mhm.
correct?
Yes, sir.
Now, Mr. Garrett, I also have before me a document that is titled Misdemeanor Plea Admonishments. It is also labeled as State's Exhibit Number 1.
Mhm.
On page 2 of this document, there are a set of initials DG on a line that's next to a box that's checked guilty. Did you place your initials on this document?
Yes, sir.
On page 3 of this same document, there is a signature above the line that is titled Defendant. Mr. Garrett, did you also sign this document?
Yes, sir.
On the next document that is titled, you have to check your boxes. That is titled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Right of Appeal, Mr. Garrett. There is a signature above the line that is titled Defendant. Did you also sign this document?
Yes, sir.
And Mr. Garrett, there are 2 boxes that are checked at the top of this document. The first box that's checked states that this is a plea bargain case and you have no right of appeal. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
The second box that's checked states that you are waiving your right to an appeal, which means you are giving up your right to an appeal. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
And Mr. Garrett, I also have a document here that is titled Discovery Certification. Mr. Garrett, there's a signature above the line that is titled Defendant.
Mhm.
Mr. Garrett, did you also sign this document?
Yes, sir.
Mr. Garrett, before you signed and initialed these documents that I have just mentioned to you, did your attorney, Ms. Provo, go over these documents with you?
Yes, sir. Yes, she did.
And did you read and understand everything in these documents?
Yes, sir.
And is everything in these documents true and correct to the best of your knowledge?
Yes, sir.
Mr. Garrett, are you a citizen of the United States?
Yes, sir, I am.
State, I have before me State's Exhibit Number 1. State, you like to offer State's Exhibit Number 1?
Yes, Your Honor. State offer states 1.
No objection.
No objection. State's Exhibit Number 1 will be admitted. Ms. Provo, you have advised and counseled Mr. Garrett. Is there any evidence that he is mentally incompetent to stand trial?
No, Your Honor.
Mr. Garrett, your
Yes,
attorney
sir.
Provo has advised and counseled you. Are you satisfied with her representation?
Yes, sir, I am.
That she provided full, effective, and competent legal representation?
Yes, sir.
Mr. Garrett, I will accept your plea of guilty. I
Mhm.
will find that you are mentally competent to stand trial. I will also find that your pleas and waivers are freely and voluntarily given. And I will also find that there is sufficient evidence to find you guilty beyond a reasonable doubt?
Yes, sir.
State, do we have a plea bargain agreement?
We do, Your Honor.
And what is that agreement?
In exchange for the defendant's plea in this case, the state's recommending confinement in the Jefferson County Jail for a period of 6 months. However, we're asking that the court suspend the imposition of that jail sentence and place the defendant on community supervision for a period of 12 months, order that he pay a $750 fine, pay costs of court, that he perform 60 hours of community service restitution, and in addition to the standard conditions of probation, that he also submit to a cognitive education course or the equivalent, whatever probation calls the course. And the conditions of this probation is intended to run concurrent with the conditions of his felony probation that he's currently on, that's out of this county and appears in cause number 39121.
Okay. 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 Which one? This is-
I don't have my commitment.
Okay.
That's just the judgment, I just don't have my commitment.
Okay. Okay, Mr. Garrett,
Yes, sir.
state is offering. Oh, this is wrong. You got 6 days probated for 1 year. It's supposed to be, actually, it's 180 days, which is 6 months. Yeah, just hold on a minute.
Yes, sir.
But it's not, yeah. Yeah, you're gonna have to say 180 days, that's 6 months. And I think you can make that change on here. Well, they got months on here, but it should be days. 6 months is 180.
Yo.
What's that? Mr. Coleman, what's the two numbers before the felony? Normally it start off with the year. If it's 22, it'd have 22. If it's 21, it'd have 21 dash and then that number.
Yes, Your Honor, that's true. I got that cause number. I don't have the prefix for it. I got the cause number from Ms. Provo.
Okay, it's 22. Okay,
Okay.
the clerk just told me it's 22. All right, thanks.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, you need to make that change on here.
Okay,
22 dash. Just put 22 dash before.
okay. It's supposed to be 39,466, huh? I mean,
Yes, ma'am, 3946.
Oh, Oh, it's 3946, okay,
Yeah, because this was dismissed.
okay. Mr. 394. Mr. Coleman, they said that that number that was on there, that case was dismissed. The correct number is, I guess it's 22-39466.
No objection, Your Honor.
Okay.
Okay,
You're working on it? Okay. I'm gonna still should come out the same. Yeah, I'm gonna do this here. Okay, Mr. Garrett,
Sir,
the state is offering that you serve 6 months, which is 180 days. Jefferson County Jail, however, that jail time is gonna be probated for 1 year.
mhm,
During the 1 year probationary period, you'll be required to pay a fine of $750.
yes, sir.
Court costs, the total fine and court cost is $1,092. You'll also be required to pay a probation fee of $60 each month, a urinalysis fee of $15 each month,
Mhm,
and you will reimburse Jefferson County the court-appointed attorney's fees of $250.
mhm,
Now, your total monthly installments are $200 a month. Now, if you're currently on probation, this monthly installment is going to be reduced by $60. So that simply means you will not be paying a probation fee in this. Do you understand?
Hey, may you please say it again?
Okay.
I can't hear.
Okay. Is that door open over there?
They still yelling.
Okay.
It's closed, but they still yelling loud.
Okay. Let me repeat this.
Thank you.
Okay. You'll be required to pay a probation fee. Excuse me. You'll be required. Well, I'll just repeat the whole thing. The court is offering that you serve 180 days in the Jefferson County Jail. However, you will not have to serve any time in the Jefferson County Jail because you'll be placed on probation for 1 year.
Yes, sir.
During the 1 year probationary period, you will be required to pay a fine of $750. Also, you'll be required to pay court costs. Now, the total fine and the court cost is $1,092.
Yes, sir.
So as a condition of this probation, there's a probation fee of $60 each month, a urinalysis fee of $15 each month. You'll be required to pay the Jefferson County Court-appointed attorney's fees of $250. Now, your total monthly installments is $200 per month. However, because you're already on probation, this will be reduced by $60. And so technically you'll be paying a monthly installments of $140 per month.
Yes, sir.
Now the judgment says 200, but because we know that you're already on another probation, you'll be paying the one probation fee and not the two probation fees. Do you understand?
Yes,
that?
sir.
Now, will you be able to pay the $200 per month?
So hey, am I gonna be able to?
Yes.
I mean, I gotta get my social security card and my ID, and I gotta get me a job, find me a job.
Okay, give me can I get a printout of his, hold on a minute. Yeah, I need to get a copy of your affidavit of indigence. Hold on a minute.
I'll try my best though, Judge.
Just hold on a minute. I need to get some more information. You were appointed, right? She was appointed. I don't see why they didn't follow it. It's not a magistrate, it's just the affidavit of indigence. Is there an appointment of counsel? What's before the appointment of counsel or after the appointment of counsel?
After one is magistrate, and there's no affidavit of indigence.
Hold on a minute. Hold on a minute.